So a week ago from today, we were in the same spot and we were getting ready to harvest our fish pond. And we had everybody here and we were excited and we were ready. It was nice and bright and it seemed like it wasn't going to rain. Unfortunately, we could not get this to drain because the water level was so high. And we sat here for all day, and eventually the day turned into night, and it kept raining, and eventually at one point, me and Bueno went to bed, and we got up, and we came out to this spot, and we had to put up nets, and we were out here, and Kulia, means older brother, Bueno's older brother, Kulia, was out here, and he was scooping up fish, and her younger brother Toy was out here, and man, like it was definitely an experience that I will never forget. By the time it was like morning, as you can see, now everything is dry. It was completely, the water level was up to like our knees. Everything was completely flooded. I mean, all this was flooded. It was up to the trees. In this home, it was insane. It was crazy. So in the house behind me was the house that we stayed in that night. We were just bunkered down on this bed. They had put everything on there to get off the floor to keep it from flooding. It was intense. Like, it was completely flooded, and we just bunkered down there for the night, and now it's all dry. So I am standing on a bridge over a canal. Last week, this bridge was not here because the water was completely covered. This road behind me was turned into a river. Like, this was all like one body of water from our pond to this road. And eventually, during the day, a man came with a boat. It was like this small canoe. It's not here right now, otherwise I would show you guys. And we got on in it, and we started off down the road in a boat because the road was now a river. It was crazy. There was a little hole in it, but no big deal because Buena had a little bucket thing, and she was just scooping the water out. Like, it was nobody's big business. The funny part is the man that was rowing, when he got a little bit tired, I offered to row. And apparently, I guess here in the Philippines, they had never seen an American row before. So as we were passing by houses, everyone was getting a chuckle and laughing, and he was saying that I was the driver and he was the passenger. It was quite hilarious. It was funny to me. And a good about half an hour later down the road, we made it to dry land and we were okay. So as you can see, the water level is low. Which this is what it was supposed to look like when we were supposed to harvest last week, but due to all the rain and the high waters, the water was actually flowing over the banks. Exactly a week later, it is a nice sunny day and the pond is dried up, and as if, like there was no flood here at all. And that, to me, is interesting, like nature at work. Nature does not care. Like, it will just do what it's got to do. And, I don't know. It's an awesome learning experience, though, because it's like, you go in and you do stuff, you learn, and you grow. But the biggest thing that I've learned from this is that you can't give up. You cannot look at it as a failure because I feel like everyone did their best and did what they needed to do. I'm, like I said, I'm just going to return and try again. That's all you can do is try again and trust and put your faith in the Lord. And eventually, when you keep trying and you keep getting back up, you will eventually get to the top.